Olunaku lw'eggulo omuvunaanwa omukulu mu musango gw'okuwambako n'okutta Susan Magara, Lubega Yusuf yategeezezza kkooti ng'omujulizi wa gavumenti Frank Nyakairu bwe yamutulugunya ekyamuviirako okufuna obuvune n'okukkiriza nti y'omu ku beenyigira mu kuzza omusango guno.
Okukwatibwa kwange ng'oyo yennyini yabinkolako naye nga yalinga musanze awo esero
that I was kicked by him.
nafuna okukosebwa mu kifuba kino ng'ekitiibwa omulamuzi.
So I got Kosef, I don't know that is pain in my chest.
N'omugongo gwange nagwo ne gufuna obukosefu sikyasobola kusitula kintu kiweza kilo 10.
And my back also got injured. I cannot now lift something weighing 10 kilograms. Yes.
Nawalizibwa okukkiriza mpone neme okufa.
That I was forced to accept so that I can save my life.
In any proceeding,
it looks like you're already preempting, you're already making an application.
I'll abandon that.
I don't think that's the direction to go.
So
I think let's chart the way forward on how to go about it.
If that is the case, the application should have been raised even before his evidence was on record. My Lord, we pray that the witness is cross-examined first, the application is heard and determined by court. My Lord, the witness before you has other special assignments that he's supposed to execute. My Lord, he was supposed to have traveled yesterday, but because there was a more pressing need, a more pressing need to adjourn this case to today, we could not continue, my Lord. We pray that this matter, the witness is cross-examined. They can even bring up the allegations of torture to the witness, my Lord, since he is on oath. And thereafter they can come up with informed submissions. We so pray.
Rather, we dispense with this witness. And then you can go ahead and raise that matter. It can even be today. It can even be today. It doesn't have to be in this minute. If you're able to finish cross-examination, you raise it immediately. So let's continue with the cross-examination and we dispense with this witness. We don't like to lose this witness and break the chain of evidence which should have been given in cross-examination. For the purpose of not breaking the chain of evidence and the procedure, let's go ahead with this witness.
Zino wamu n'ensonga endala abavunaanwa nga bayita mu bannamateeka baabwe bataddeyo okusaba mu kkooti mu maaso g'omulamuzi Alex Ajij okuyimiriza wamu n'okugoba omusango guno okutuusa ng'ensonga z'eddembe lyabwe zikoleddwako.
Governor, oral application we wish to present before you is a matter of law. My Lord, this application seeks to stop quash and also stay of the current proceedings or trial against the accused person is before you on the ground of torture, on the ground of torture, cruelty, inhuman and degrading treatment while they were in police custody and also before CMI. And this, if court believes it, will result into nullifying the proceedings. Under Article 24, under the following constitutional articles, Article 24, Article 20, Article 44A and C of the Constitution, Article 28(1) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, 1995, and Section 17(2) of the Judicature Act, Cap 13, and also under the Human Rights Enforcement Act of 2019, wherein it provides that it criminalizes the violation of fundamental human rights and requires court to nullify the trial if the non-derogable rights according to Article 24, according to Article 44, non-derogable rights, right to fair hearing and torture, against torture are violated. 44, specifically the right to fair hearing and the right against torture. My Lord, Section 6 of the Prevention and Prohibition of Torture Act 2012, Prevention and Prohibition of Torture Act 2012, Section 6 deals with the compensation of the victims who have suffered the torture. My Lord, Section 4 of the Human Rights Enforcement Act 2019 provides for enforcement of rights and freedoms by this honorable court. Specifically, Section 8 of the same Act provides for staying the proceedings if such a question arises during proceedings. My Lord, the evidence of torture originated from the time of arrest to the time of being produced in court till they made a High Court application in this criminal division before Justice Jane Abodo, now the DPP.
Bongerako nti okusinziira ku mateeka singa omuntu yenna awozesebwa ng'asoose kutulugunyizibwa kino kikakata ku kkooti okugoba omusango gwonna oguba gumuvunaanwa.
HCT-ORC-CV-18-2018 arising from Uganda Road Court criminal case number Uganda Road Court criminal case number 0009 of 2018. My Lord, therein an order was made after the hearing of that application, which was signed by the then Deputy Registrar, now Justice of High Court, Ikit Mary, was directing the Commissioner General of Prisons to allow the 8 suspects, i.e. Lubega Yusuf, Hassan Hussein, not Hassan. Saribu Nzamiru, Nakandi Hajara, Cheworwa Abubeka, Kisalita Muhammad, Muhammad Kisalita Mahadi, Katro Hassan Miro, and Vukenya Ismail to access a private medical treatment at their own cost. Private treatment at their own cost, and examination to be done with the supervision of the departmental doctors at Ruzira. This order was signed and sealed on the 13th day December 2018. My Lord, it should be noticed that this order was done after police itself, as the law requires, had examined all the suspects on PF 24. My Lord, indeed, they accessed a medical facility under the supervision of prison authorities, the doctors, at a medical facility entitled, whose name is African Center for Treatment and Rehabilitation of Torture Victims. The results, they were taken there and the results were produced. Signed and sealed. On the 11th day February 2019. 11th day February 2019. My Lord, all these documents, the medical documents, PF 24 and from the rehabilitation center were given to prosecution, and PF 24 originates from them. My Lord, due to time, because these documents will be tendered in court, and subsequently I will pray for an order compelling this medical center to give us the originals, which we do not have here. I pray that you allow me read always the last bit of the results. My Lord, I pray that you allow me read the last bit, since prosecution has the documents. Then court will look at them when they are coming up at a decision to read the whole thing. We have read it as defense.
Wabula Kalumanywera azze oluvannyuma lwa bannamateeka baabano okuleeta ekiwandiiko ekitalinaako bukakafu okuva mu kkomera nga kiraga nti abavunaanwa omulamuzi Jane Francis Abodo yali yayisa ekiragiro bano okukeberebwa abasawo b'amakomera ko n'ebweru w'amakomera wabula nga kiwakanyiziddwa oludda oluwaabi.
Guidance, I pray for adjournment and also an oral application for an order directing us to this medical facility to access these documents Also, an order to Luzira prison, the same order should be served to Luzira prison to get us the same documents, such that.
My Lord, the order to Luzira prison would be futile because they are not the ones who examine the accused person. The order was.
My Lord, such that the authenticity and if my brother is to read the order, the last line says, "Under with the supervision of the departmental doctors at Luzira." That's why I'm directing the same, such that my land colleague will not doubt whether these medical facilities can copied to. Yes, a copy should be given to Luzira prisons. Yes, my Lord, a copy to Luzira prisons. But
my Lord, just to correct, by Justice, Honorable Justice Abodo, also directed the Luzira prison, the department of the doctors, to be part of the examination, to supervise. My Lord, if I could leave the rest, and the examination is to be done at a place. Each of the accused is detained. Each of the accused is detained. The examination is to be done at the place each of the accused is detained, and that is Luzira, and with the supervision of the departmental doctors at Luzira prisons. My Lord, we pray that the order is directed to Luzira. My Lord, they have these medical forms with them. My Lord, we are certain that they should be having these medical forms as well.
My Lord, the only way that can be proved is by if they can show us a photocopy of the stamp on the documents, because the only way Luzira could be party to this examination is by ratifying the alleged medical reports by signing and stamping. My Lord, that is what happens when more than 2 people author a document.
The place of assessment is Luzira prison. The order categorically, specifically instructs the departmental, as read out through the Commissioner of Prisons, that the examination be done at the place which is Luzira prison, and with the supervision of the departmental doctors. They were not just spectating, they were part of the process. So until when they actually go on record to say we have no report to give or anything, this is an order of this honorable court, and the documents are very clear. So I think we should be given the opportunity, my Lord, that the order be addressed in the same terms as my learned colleague has put before this honorable court. And if the doctors at Luzira say otherwise, they'll come on record also. But for now, it's not prejudicial, my Lord.
my Lord, if I'm to catch up where I ended, I was praying that this order be directed to 2 institutions. That prisons, through the Commissioner General of Prisons, and the African Center for Treatment and Rehabilitation of Torture Victims. Thereafter, my Lord, we shall come and conclude this application. The date this honorable court may find.
Omulamuzi Alex Ajija ataddewo olwanga 9 omwezi ogw'E11 omwaka gwa 2023 okusala ku nsonga eno. Abavunaanwa musango okuwamba n'okutta Magara kuliko Lubega Yusuf, Waswa Hussein, Salimu Zamin, Kiwoli Abubeeka, Kisalita Mahad, Kato Hassan Miro, Bukenya Ismail, Buwembo Musa Abbas, wamu ne Hajara Nakandi. Bano baddiziddwa ku alimanda e Luzira.